All right, so I think we got all the technical problems worked out. So good morning, I'm Geddes. I'm the founder of AdWords, BG Theory, Certified Knowledge, and so forth. I've been in this industry since 1998. So over those years, I've worked with some of Google's top 10 spenders. I've worked for a reseller where we had 42,000 paid search accounts under management, and pretty much been involved in a lot of things over the years. I don't speak Italian. We have someone who can help us out with any translations or anything that's necessary. Our goal here, right, is to learn. It's not to deal with language issues. So paid search has a lot of acronyms in it. CTR and ROI and ROAS and so forth. If I use something you don't know, please just stop me, ask the questions. Let's make sure that we all understand what we're talking about. I love this industry. And so sometimes I get excited and I talk too fast. That's fine in New York, it's not fine here. So if I start talking too quickly, just tell me to slow down. It's fine, you won't hurt my feelings. Now, what's always good to know is just how much experience everyone has who's here and what kind of jobs you hold. So has anyone been doing paid search for more than 10 years? 3. Why are you here? Like, what do you hope to learn if you've been doing this for 10 years?
For me, your experience with the latest AdWords features.
Okay, that's fair.
Same for me, and some secret.
All right, excellent. Yes?
Display ads.
Display, okay. We'll touch on remarketing. My goal in the day is we end at 5, about 4:30 to just open it up to any kinds of questions. So anything we don't cover, we can also get into. Anyone do this more than 5 years? 5 to 10? Wow, okay. 3 to 5 years? 1 to 3? Less than a year? Nobody less than a year. Wow, this is a very, very experienced room. All right. So we're definitely going to cover some of the basics this morning just to make sure, things like modified broad match. Some people consider this advanced, some people consider this really basic. So it's impossible sometimes to tell just by years how advanced people are. So I was at a class like 3 months ago where someone had been doing this for 10 years, didn't know about match types, but they were probably the best landing page testing person I've ever met. So sometimes advanced is tough. So who works in-house for an actual company besides an agency? A few. Works for an agency? Most of you. Independent consultants? Okay, software company, technology company? You work for everything, huh? All right. So you can download the presentation. It's not password protected today. I'll put the password back up in a few days, so if you get it today, tomorrow, don't worry about the password for it. There is Wi-Fi here. That's the Wi-Fi information. It's gone out 3 times since I've sat down, so I wouldn't rely on it to do all your work today, but it's there on occasion. So just to let you know, I have 4 different AdWords interfaces. I have what some consider the new interface, which is the red and gray. I still have the green interface in some. I have a new blue interface in other ones. So just because a screenshot doesn't look like what you see in your account doesn't mean it's old information. It might be that my largest display account still uses the interface from 2009 for whatever reason. That's a difficult thing with Google. So before we really get into AdWords, it's often nice to set the stage of how people search. Our job is marketers, all right? It's to reach users who are